Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And today, we're going to be taking a look at Int LR Kid Gohan here. I forgot to turn the intros on. Oh well. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Gohan does actually have to get hit. All these... Gohan does actually have to get hit, so we are going to leave him there in that first slot and rotate off the Gohan. I do see that we have a Piccolo coming into the rotation here. So we will let that rock because we want Gohan to be next to Piccolo's to get his unit super back. I'll actually go ahead and pull up Gohan really quick. So Gohan's whole thing is that he is stacking attack and defense on his 8. He does have his unit super attack, which is greatly stacking his attack and raising his defense. That's pretty cool. And actually, or no, I'm sorry. Yes, that one. And then I was gonna say, if he has a Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, he has a different one with the same effect, but it is apparently an AOE because it's massive damage to all, or Mega Colossal to all enemies. Pretty interesting. But today we are basically going to keep him on rotation alongside the LR Orange Piccolo here. That's the game plan for that unit. I'm rotating off Beerus and Whis because I want to get them on rotation with the AGL Whis, or AGL Whis, the Int Whis, who EZA during Saiyan Day this year. So that's my planned rotation with them because they are going to be under 200% leader skill as well. So they should be able to look somewhat decent. Lovely. And how many times? Let me check how many times I actually have to be. This character, when this character unit super or ultra supers, it has the Jackie Chun effect where it reduces damage received by the enemy for 30. By 30%. He builds up 80% defense with each attack received, upwards of 8%, which means he's going to need to get hit pretty much 8 times on the dot. So, yeah. And then after he receives his 5th attack, he gets an additional 58% attack and defense. After he receives his 8th attack, he will launch a additional super attack as well. And we'll do this though because I don't want him to get bullied by this Slot 1 Frieza. We are already up to 400k defense. Piccolo is just dodging, bobbing and weaving. That has to be the most damage I've ever seen that Piccolo do. He's dodging. Yep, that's exactly what I needed. My Whis is built for full dodge, by the way. So there's nothing my Whis will do other than full dodge. The additionals on Gohan really aren't that crazy because all they do is just raise his attack. So it just gives him bigger damage numbers. But aside from that, nothing too crazy. Oh, I rotated off Whis. I wanted Beerus and Whis over here. I got the show. Whatever. We'll just focus on the Gohans for now. This is fine. What are we at on this Gohan? 412. Yep, so again, any Piccolo will be able to proc this super attack. Aside from, I think it's just like the Piccolo Juniors and Demon King Piccolos will not. Yeah, any character whose names include Piccolo, excluding Demon King and Majin Buu. So does Piccolo Jr. proc it? He might. But he's not on Kid Gohan's team, so I don't think he would be running them together really anyway. But that's interesting. Interesting. Gonna keep an eye out for it. Go. And the thing I like with this like Piccolo core of characters, next World Tournament, I'll be able to have LR Piccolo fully EZA'd, and we'll be able to look at him on this team. But this Piccolo core is nice because they can both sit in slot 1 and really, yeah, that did nothing. And not really worry about any of the attacks that the bosses are throwing at. That is very, very nice for us. So that way these Gohans can just sit in that second slot and super. Or if we want to get them some hits, we can always bring them into that front. Right here, absolutely. Gonna put them here. The focal point of this video is definitely going to be my Gohan, just because he's 55%. The friend is, I think, 79. So there's that, but I want to get my Gohan built. Okay, there we go. Backs are always valuable. Okay, actually, this is perfect. Put Gohan in the middle. Grab these on Piccolo. Just give the one orb to Gohan. Pick all these up on Whis in the back. This is actually a pretty smooth run so far, I gotta say. Going very, very easy. Minimal stress. Gohan's up to 9.4. Golly. Ooh. Okay. Nice, dude. Whis is dodging. All I need that man to do. Alright, we're going to put my kid Gohan in slot 1. Because he should be able to eat the... I mean, he's at 500k, so... It's not like he's going to get absolutely instant. But he is a character that will pick up most of his defensive viability post-super with that 30% damage reduction he receives after his unit or Ultra Super. So... that is why you definitely don't want to typically rock him as a slot 1 character once you get deeper into these big fights. But in a case like Frieza, whose final phase is tech, I think we can throw him in the first slot against those fights actually pretty effortless. Piccolo just doing his thing. My Piccolo is also built full dodge. So, probably why he's dodging a couple more of these attacks than I usually would see him. But... okay. HLR Gohan will be fine. He's still got his guard. He's still backing up deep. Oh, super. Poor Beers and Whis. They're just subjugated to the floaters. Once again, Piccolo will be fine in this first slot. I don't think we're guarding, but I still think we'll eat this pretty fine, especially after a super. Yeah, 100k type disadvantage, I am not going to be worried about that at all. Alright, this should finish this Frieza off. Okay, well, we get the additional. Yeah, man, that's... I mean, this is a pretty effortless run. We're just letting our characters the game. Where's our defense at now? 819, man. That's 55%. 55% with almost 1 million defense. That's really good. Up to 7.2 million. Does he pick up? Need to look. Maybe, I guess maybe I put... Did I put equips on mine? Why is mine critting? Actually don't know. I have to look into that. Because I'm not seeing anywhere that they naturally have crit chance. I could be wrong. Nice Whis. Whis is just dodging up a storm, and I am so here. Perfect. And we'll definitely start popping these active skills when we get to that final phase against full power in the tech phase. We'll start popping these Gohan active skills. I'm actually not going to touch any of the nodes for this Dokkan attack because I want to not somehow kill this Frieza. I want to let Kid Gohan get more stacks.
Let's go.
Right. Wonderful. Up to 8.3. We're doing really good so far. There's the additional. The additional supers are actually, I gotta say, they're valuable. I do like that they designed a way for him to be able to additional, even though, again, the 12 key is nothing more than extra defense, nothing like that. But I do at least appreciate that they maintained a way within his passive to allow him to continually additional even after that intro buff. Grab all of these here, and then we'll grab these Star Wars here, and that'll be this phase of Frieza, I believe. I don't know if Gohan's gonna actually be able to finish him off, but we'll see. No, not quite. Well, Frieza will be done this turn. Piccolo and Beerus will definitely have enough damage to finish him off, which we love to hear. Yep, Piccolo is defensive god. Beerus and Whis, I mean, they're not... Links are bad here. They don't have their buff for being attacked, so... I don't want to be too harsh on the EZAL or Beerus and Whis right now. Okay, yeah, we're popping our actives here. Let's go ahead and see this animation. Oh! Okay. Go on, I didn't know you felt like that. Cool. We'll do this. I'm not even gonna bother going into Orange Piccolo because I think we'll just be able to let this Gohan cook this turn and then let my Gohan cook next turn. And yeah, you're fine. You're not doing... I mean, this will do a little bit of damage, but we have type advantage. We're at literally 1,000,000 defense. Doing okay. We're fine. And since Piccolo will be able to super before he gets attacked, he will also be fine. The super coupled with his damage reduction, where you don't have anything to worry about. And Kid Gohan's good, man. You definitely need to put him in situations where he can build up those hits and build up his stacks to get the most out of this character. But I mean, this is a good performance. He's been doing really well in this video. I definitely think in the in JP, the new Omega fight that you guys got, that is the hardest fight in the game currently. I definitely think this Gohan is insanely valuable there. These are just... I was gonna say, if Whis additional super and finished. Well, alrighty, we will finish this off with Gohan's active skill. Go ahead and knock that out of here. 13 million for my Gohan is very impressive too. That was good, man. That was a really good showing. Gohan popped off. I like him. I gotta say, this was a release that I was kind of iffy about because it's just never been. It was not a character that interested me when it released on JP, so I wasn't sure what my opinion would be. But after using him, Gohan's really good. So, if you summoned on the carnival banners and you pulled Gohan, big W for sure, for sure. But that is going to do it for this one, guys. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like down below. We are trying to hit 1K before the end of the year, so go ahead and subscribe. And as always, catch you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.